Bitcoin is still trading in its consolidation phase right now. Well, yesterday we got some extremely news about Donald Trump once again signing new crypto-related executive orders right now here. So in today's update video, I will be exactly discuss what this means for the near future of Bitcoin. More importantly, what does it mean for the Bitcoin chart? What could we projecting is going to be happening next for Bitcoin? I'm going to be exactly talk about that and much more in today's update video. So don't forget to once again slap up that like button back above 1,000 likes. That will be highly appreciated. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. And yesterday we saw some major volatility of Bitcoin once again pushing back up, coming down again, now once again pushing up higher, and that all happened due to the fact that we of course got a new chair of Committee of Digital Assets in the US, but also Donald Trump stating on the web, he was of course having a conversation with them over there, and he was basically saying, we want to make the USA the world's capital of AI and crypto. And that is honestly something very bullish that has never been said from a sitting president. And also, he signed an executive order to create a cryptocurrency working group. What this working group exactly means, I can't necessarily find more details about yet here, but also he signed an executive order to develop a national digital asset stockpile. And that is of course something extremely bullish. And with these developments happening right now here, it is probably not going to take any much longer before we're also going to get the strategic Bitcoin reserve in the US here. I mean, yesterday he also had a call with Nayib Bukele, of course the president of El Salvador, which has also been buying a lot of Bitcoin recently as well. And honestly, it just makes myself extremely bullish right now here. I mean, currently we can see Bitcoin is still in this consolidation phase right here on this symmetrical triangle. And really what we're looking at now next for on Bitcoin is whenever we're going to be seeing that breakout. You could be also approaching on the 4-hourly time frame. And you can just clearly see right here, we're creating a downward sloping resistance line right now. And whenever we're going to be breaking above this downward sloping trend line, guys, is whenever we're going to be seeing that next big push towards the upside for Bitcoin. And honestly, out of expectations that probably this Bitcoin strategic reserve is going to get accepted, I have opened up a slight little, risky trade, you could definitely say here, with 45x leverage, 42x leverage. Currently about, 2.4k in profit, because I really think that strategic Bitcoin reserve is going to get announced anytime soon here, and I do really think that that is going to cause Bitcoin to be breaking bullish anyways due to all this news what is currently playing out here. So yeah, it's a very risky trade, but guys, there is an insane deposit bonus right now running on Blofin. So if you are interested in trading and if it's available in your region, go to the highest link description of today's video, because if you press on that link here below to Blofin, you can sign up an account and claim a deposit bonus worth up towards $100,000, and at a certain point you can even win a Porsche 911, which is quite insane here. So if you're interested in that, check it out in the link description of today's video. But anyways, Bitcoin is really creating that consolidation phase right now here, and really if we're going to be seeing that breakout of the downward sloping trend line, Bitcoin is likely going to be catapulting itself towards new all-time highs, and likely the targets are laying somewhere around $113,000. We're breaking of course outside of that falling wedge pattern, and ultimately if you're looking at the bigger perspective, Bitcoin is looking very strong right now here, and really we're seeing loads of downward sloping trend lines getting broken. And whenever we are going to get that real strategic reserve order from Donald Trump here, that is when Bitcoin is probably really going to be pumping, because all what is happening right now here is just that the market is reacting to somewhat of rumors right now, and it's already reacting very strong. Just imagine how it will be reacting whenever the news is going to be, of course, official. Then right now also, guys, we can see a very similar thing here happening towards the previous consolidation phases in previous years here, but we're seeing basically that long-term supply is actually selling their tokens right now here, and whenever this trend is going to be over, because that is why we're currently in the consolidation phase, we're seeing long-term supply selling it back to short-term supply, and whenever this trend is over, guys, we're probably going to see that next big push towards the upside. So whenever we are seeing them buying again here and not really selling, that is whenever we're expecting that next move is going to be happening. So I will be closely monitoring this exact trend here. Whenever it happens, you will be, of course, the first one to know here. And if we're going to compare Bitcoin towards the 2017 cycle, it really does make a lot of sense that we're going to be probably push much higher from off this point onwards here. So I'm very excited for what is about to be happening next year. And just like I stated on yesterday's video, with the funding rates indicator right now clearly not showing we are overbought yet here, it is likely to expect that we're still going to be pushing up higher for Bitcoin. And if you're looking to the stock to flow model, it is just not making any sense right now for Bitcoin to be already topping out here. Also, we can start to see that the M2 money supply is once again increasing here, and that is ultimately showing us there's more money coming in circulation, and that is ultimately going to be pushing up the prices, not only of assets, but also of Bitcoin specifically, probably much higher. And also Bitcoin balances on exchanges, guys. I can't just read through news and be bearish, because also this, more than 60,000 Bitcoins were going off balances of exchanges, and that is ultimately also considering very helpful towards the scarcity effect on Bitcoin. So very bullish if you would ask me here. And honestly, you can start to see that the USDT plus USDC market cap is also going quite exponential, and ultimately this is also going to be helping us to, of course, grow the entire industry much bigger. Then yesterday also we saw over $150 million worth of Bitcoins getting bought through BlackRock. Through the spot Bitcoin ETF, BlackRock buying over $180 million of Bitcoin. Then we did saw a slight little outflow coming in on Ethereum, but BlackRock still buying them. So very interesting to see what is happening. Of course, we're right now already in more than 6 consecutive days of positive flows here, and some days have even got more than $1 billion inflow. So the spot Bitcoin ETF, of course, contributing very healthy towards the Bitcoin price action and this rally towards the upside, which we have been creating. And just like we had in previous rallies, we do need somewhat of a catalyst for Bitcoin to really push higher. And I do think that that strategic reserve, which right now is only eyeing to come closer and closer, is likely going to be that next catalyst, which is going to be happening. And you could say, but oh, the market has already priced it in. But had we also priced in the Bitcoin ETF approval? I mean, everyone said so, but Bitcoin clearly went up from $38,000 all the way up towards approximately $73,000, which is, in my opinion, quite insane and clearly not priced in here. So we can see that Bitcoin, of course, already did that clear liquidity grab on the market. The chart is just ultimately looking like it's going to be exploding. In terms of the 4-year cycle, it makes a lot of sense right now here. And if we're going to be talking about altcoins, it makes a hell of a lot of sense for that Bitcoin dominance to be dropping quite heavily right now here. And February is historically a very strong month for altcoins. And yeah, we know it's almost February, so I'm very excited for that as well here. So this is it for me in today's video, guys. If you did learn something from it, subscribe to the channel, slap on that like button. And probably today is going to be another very exciting day full of announcements coming from the US government. So I'm looking forward towards what is going to be happening. But anyways, I'll see you guys back tomorrow on another update video. Peace out. Goodbye.